Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the San Diego Padres and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Digging in, Manuel Margot. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Full count now, 3-2. Just underway here at Fenway Park. The 3-2 one more time. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Two pitch is fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Another try at 2-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Machado at second with 2 down. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So striding forward now, Hunter Renfroe. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Here's the 0-2, and now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1-2. Here it is. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Number 59, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Mejia is after it. He'll throw down to first, one away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two. Bases are empty, one man out.
Zero.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
To 2-2 now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bogaerts takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Myers going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Will Myers, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Myers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 down.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today.
Number 22.
And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
At the plate, number 22. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. So striding in, Andrew Benintendi.
For the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Still 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Hoya.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. One left for the Red Sox. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping up now, number 9. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Line hard to the left side. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and 1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0. Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Jackie.
First delivery
Bradley
to him on the way.
Jr.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
That's a great job at keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Strike called. 2-1.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Digging in for his second at bat, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with
Now
2 strikes.
batting,
That elevated
third baseman,
fastball. Every hitter
Rafael.
thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
I know you're standing on the mound and you got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Line drive to left. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Manny Machado.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-1 to him now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Devers in foul ground, but this will land untouched. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Ready with another 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Ready now, Hunter Renfroe. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi,
and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. It remains 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off.
He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Xander.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And now a pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Zero.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Line towards center field. Margot patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but he hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Margot's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Three and 0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3-0 pitch on its way. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, the first baseman, Mitch.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he'll dive back in safely. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. Benintendi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's running. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Back up the middle. And a glove flip for 1. So 1 run here. No hits in the inning. 1 error in the inning. And a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for San
Stepping
Diego,
into the box,
the
Will
left
Myers.
fielder,
He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Wow, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in
Now
baseball to hit, right?
Number
That
22.
good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, number 22. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Striding in, Francisco Mejia. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 2-0. Matt Strom, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Matt Strom.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Dustin.
Now the pitch.
Pedroia.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Strom offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. From the stretch, and it's fouled away. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's too high, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-1 now to Mookie. Pedroia, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There goes Pedroia. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
From the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard but foul. Now another 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, number 9. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And now he'll try a bunt to break up the no-no. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, number 23.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Standing in now, Manuel Margot. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Xander Bogaerts.
Now the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi.
The left fielder.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0. Right side hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Benintendi on at first, nobody out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove
Now
on it.
batting,
Hard single
catcher.
up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. First and second here with nobody out. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is after it, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Here's another 1-2, and he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Dustin.
Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hard liner to center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Throw to the plate goes right by him as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
3 runs already home here. That's inside. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
And that misses inside 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count now a ball and a strike. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. And that retires the side. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox on top, 9-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Into the box, Manny Machado. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room right here. This guy's absolutely dealing, throwing a no-hitter, but that pitch count's getting up there. He's going to have to be super efficient in these later innings if his manager's going to give him a shot.
Now here's the pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Here's the 0-2. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Hosmer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So coming to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
In now, Will Myers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And another foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. One left for San Diego. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Adam Ward.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Ready once again, Mitch Moreland. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Now the 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he fouls this one off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Renfroe, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Next will be the designated hitter, number 22. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now the 1-0. Here's a slider that misses below the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. But someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Here it is on 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Mejia.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. A runner at first with no outs here. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Betts giving chase. He's there and records the first down. Now we'll look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers, and these home fans have been treated to a real gem, as evidenced by that big oval-shaped number in the hit column on the right side of your screen. Ready for another chance? Number 9. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself, and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
Colton Brewer takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is in off the plate. The 2-1 home. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. The runner scores from second.
The center fielder, number 7, Manuel Margot.
Now batting, Manuel Margot. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Margot is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-2 fouled away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Boston's out in front 9-2. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. This pitch is popped up. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
The batter, number
Some
50,
good pitching, some
second
good hitting.
baseman,
It all adds up to a 9-2 ball game as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap of our game to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia head to head with Adam Warren. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
1 out, nobody on. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Margot is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mookie Betts. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Pedroia rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 8 now.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the
Now
game when the
batting,
score
third
is this
baseman,
far out of hand,
Rafael
especially when you're on the losing side of it.
Devers.
Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's gone 3 for 4. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. The 1-1 misses inside off the plate. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox lead it 10-2. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Hunter Renfroe is on deck. Now a soft liner to the right side, but foul. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. A runner at second, nobody out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Will Myers will be next. Three and 1. The 3-1 turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time, but foul. Full count still. The next 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in, Will Myers. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Myers awaiting the 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball. None out, runners at first and second. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 22. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First delivery to him on the way. Right side, but it's well foul. First and second now, one man out. Ready with the 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Francisco Mejia, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
San Diego down to their final strike. Fouled off. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On the first, and that's your ball game.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning where they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
10-2 the final in this game. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale pitches well enough to get the W. Number 59 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.